Number 8, Ella Harris. Number 6, Lily Casey. Number 14, Erica Swain. Number 10, Layla Ward. And number 5, Sophie Burns. For the CJ Waters coach, Alamu. Fairly good crowd, still rolling in. And we're off. Steal by Layla Ward. Gets to 2 feet. Attempt doesn't fall. Get a jump ball. Alamu ball. Ward plays it over to Harris. Nice little bounce pass to Erica Swain with the easy 2 points on the right hand layup. Good pressure from the Alamu, full court, the 55 defense. They're playing it well. Great job by Burns and Harris. And we get a backcourt violation, 8-second count. Great pressure from the Alamu. Well played into Burns. Dishes it to Swain, puts up the 3, it's short. Out of bounds. Alamu ball. Bound to Swain. Kicks it to Casey. Nice little spin move, drive to the net. Too strong. Good job by Ward. Well done. Out of bounds. Good pressure from the Alamu. Causes the turnover, and it's a Alamu basketball. Brings off the screen. Plays it to Harris. Up for 3. A little too strong. Good board by Lily Casey. Casey fires it past to Harris. Takes a look. Skips it across the Ward. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Good take by Ward. A little too strong. And Harris knocks it out of bounds. Pressure by the Alamu. Good double team from Burns and Harris. Harris gets to 2 feet for the easy 2 points. So the Alamu are coming at the Rebel with waves of full court pressure. Coach Waters is a little more quiet than normal at the beginning of the evening. I'm sure that will intensify as the night goes on. Great little crowd from Miramichi has made the trip tonight. I'll take this game in. Girls are coming off a very respectable Hoop Classic tournament last weekend in Miramichi. This team is young, but they're athletic and they are fun. And they are fast. Good pressure from the defense. Harrison Burns. Casey with the steal. Good little bounce pass to Harris. Nice pass to Swain. Burns for three, and it falls. ESN is having a hard time getting the ball in. Little headman pass. Can't do much with it. Bit of a broken play. Casey with the rebound, and the transition begins down the floor. Casey under control. Nice little dish to Burns. Gives it back to Casey. Puts the three up. A little strong. Good rebound from Harris. Puts it back to Casey. Great drive to the rim. Good take. Fouls on number 6 for ESN. Their first foul of the evening. Number 6, Catherine Kilfew. Casey to the line. Makes the first one. And Lily Casey is 2 for 2 from the charity strike. Bound in, knocked out of bounds by Swain. ESN possession. Nice steal from Burns. Nice little spin. Great hook. 2 points. Deep the basket for Sophie Burns. ESN is having a really difficult time inbounding the basketball right now. Paloma gets the violation. Paloma basketball. Inbound to Casey. Oh, she comes off that corner with speed. Reminiscent of Erica Ma back in the day. Great take from Swain. Good look. Good board from Swain. Kicks it out to Layla Ward for 3. And the shot is good. Lane will take a commanding 14-0 lead. The Rebel are having tons of trouble with this defense. Great little trap from Swain and Burns. Casey, the basketball. Burns slows things down. Nice great feed from Burns to Erica Swain for the easy 2 points. Great little look. Good pass. William maintaining their full court pressure. Good hustle from Harris to get a tip and a touch, which is the name of her game. She'll do that all night. Great little feed from Harris to Swain for the easy bucket. Again, the Rebel are having a very, very difficult time with this full court Palamu pressure. Palamu with the side, good inbound pass to Swain. Kicks it out to Casey. Nice little feed to Ward on the drift. Oh. Casey recovers, kicks it back out to Ward for 3. Short, good board from Swain. Tip and a touch to Harris. The Bell get possession. Down the floor they come. Foul picked up by number 5, Sophie Burns. New Palamu checking in. Number 2, Veda Muse. Number 15, Sasha Parrott. And number 4, Malia Holohan. Great job by Veda Muse. Another workhorse. This blue-collar Palamu team. Great pass from Sasha Parrott up to Malia Holohan. With a great look, just lipped out. Good board from the Rebel. Hughes gets a stoppage at half court, just literally rips it out of her hands. Good drive towards the basket, kicks it out to Harris. Short on the three, but a great look and really good work from Beta Hughes. Back over violation. A little tip and touch. Flamu are wreaking havoc. Doing a great job defensively. Oh, great touch from Harris. Good hands. Nice feed from Sophie Burns to Holohan. She's got to get to 2 feet. Puts it up. Draws the foul. Second foul on Kilfew from ESN. Holohan misses the first. And the second one falls. Leah Holohan was great from the line in the tournament last weekend. Ball down the floor. Good defense from Parrott. Great closeout. Good transition. Good turnover. Holohan eyes to the rim. And another foul. Fouls on ESN number 15. It's on the floor. Feature in their classic wide baseline inbound play. They want to move the ball. They want to play fast. Great defensive play from Hughes. And a good recovery from Hughes. Ties the ball up for a jump ball. ESN possession. Turns to the jump shot, just a little short. Flamu are tenacious on the basketball. And that will be their MO this season. They will be fast, they will be aggressive, they will play great defense. We've switched things up, now picking them up at half court. Good communication on the floor. Harris and Burns give the Flamu a very tenacious duo defensively. On-ball pressure. A hard time outworking those two. Harris takes the bump. Rebound. Harris gets possession. A nice little tip from Holohan. Great feed from Ella Harris to Sophie Burns for another 2. Great pass. Flame will jump out to a 21-0. And we have a trap. Turnover. Flamu possession. Sub coming in. Blair Hambrook for Sophie Burns, who's off to a good start. So Sasha Parrott, a strong drive towards the basket. Fouls on number 5, ESN. Great job from Parrott lowering the shoulder and driving the basket. paired from the line. This is the first one. Lots of reset and focus. And she makes the second. And then we continue to pick up at half. Ambrook on ball pressure, off the screen, good pressure from Muse. Great job in the paint from the Palamu, clogging it up. Nice little headband pass from Harris to Muse, kicks it out to Hambrook. A little short from Blair. Good rebound at ESN. Muse going to pick up a foul. Make sure they show their hands here. She was doing a great job driving her, forcing her player towards the baseline. There's not much room there. Good tip from Blair Hambrook. Good board from Sasha Parrott. Little outlet pass to Muse, who headbands it up to Holohan for a great 2 points and a fantastic transition from the Palamu. The board to the outlet pass, the transition, running lanes wide. Good job from Harris. It's a dead ball. ESN is looking. Shot goes up, air ball. Great pass from Harris to Holohan for another 2 points. Steal by Muse. Great job from, good take from Beta. Good pressure causes a turnover. Harris to Parrott, Parrott to Muse. Three's a little short. Good look. Great look, actually, from the Palamu. ESN ball. About 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Playing out to a commanding 26-0 lead. Beller having all kinds of trouble just even getting looks on this Palamu defense. Job from Holohan, tying up the basketball. Palamu possession. Move from Harris, eyes to the rim. To Holohan, good look, good board from Sasha Parrott. Drive from Beta Muse, a little baby hook. She's going to draw the foul and get herself to the line. Palamu moving the basketball around really, really well. They're sharing it very, very well tonight. Moves to the line, makes the first one. 1:35 left in the quarter. Muse from the line, makes the second. Beta Muse, freshman, had a great weekend last weekend in the tournament. Played really well. Great defensively. This is her game. Tips, turnovers, gets to the rim. Good take from Beta. Gotta love how that kid plays. Steal from Sasha Parrott. Great pass, good look to Malia Holohan. Excellent pass from Sasha Parrott. Great little feed to Holohan. Got a back over violation. Again, the Palamu are doing a great job of collapsing down low and not giving the Rebel too many looks. Harris, great feed to Muse. Tries to return the favor to Harris. It's picked off. Nice little play from number 9 to read that. The Palamu regain control, and they're going to look for the last shot. or not. Great board from Parrott. And another beautiful feed from Sasha Parrott to Ella Harris. Three's a little strong. Good hustle by Muse. Keeps the ball alive. It's a great first quarter from the Plymouth. Plymouth out to a commanding lead after the first quarter. At the break, CJ Waters, also known as Coach Jim Waters, with the clipboard out. Definitely going over a few plays that these kids have been working on over the last couple weeks. It's good to see basketball back and alive in the North Shore. With two teams in the area with ESN and Bathurst High joining with the Palamu, the James M. Hill Tommies, Tantramar Titans, and the Salisbury Cougars to make up the Northeast League this season. As previously mentioned, these Palamu, it's a different version of the Palamu this year. They are young, made up of mostly grade 9s and 10s, 3 grade 11s, and only 1 senior. The future looks good for this young Palamu squad. If they can buy into what CJ is selling, then the potential is definitely there. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Palamu up 32-0. Coming onto the floor for the Palamu, we have Sophie Burns, Lily Casey, Erica Swain, Chelsea Savard, and Emma Casey. So the Casey sisters are taking a turn together out here tonight. Always fun to play with your siblings. Great opportunity for Lily and Emma. Have a little bit of fun this year. Makes it easier for mom and dad too. Except when they're fighting in the kitchen. Rebel to inbound to start the second quarter. Tough little spot to start. Swain with the strip, plays it up for Savard. The drive, gets to 2 feet, and a great little bucket from Chelsea Savard. Her first of the season. Great little take from Chelsea and a nice steal from Erica Swain. Little give and go play from the Rebel. Just lost control and out of bounds it goes. Palamu basketball. Burns a nice little fake. Pulls up to the elbow. Nice little jump shot for 2. Good little battle there between Burns and number 13 for possession. ESN came away with the basketball, got a pretty good look at the rim. But nothing has fallen yet. Shot. And the basketball and the rebound. Burns plays it up to Emmy Casey. Casey dribbling in, gets to 2. Burns to Swain. Good look. Great board from Lily Casey. Plays it out for Sophie Burns. Puts up the 3. It's a little strong. Good look. Great board from Lily. Nice little pass. Just out of bounds. Glamour definitely getting some really good looks tonight. They are aggressive. They want the basketball. Subbing in for the Revel is number 10. Burns surveys. Nice little fake round. Jump shot from the elbow. Once again, a little too strong. Great board from Erica Swain. Kicks it back out to Burns, who's hustling. Nice little feed to Chelsea Savard in the corner. Puts up the 3. Good luck. Glamour collapsing after this basketball. Burns for another 3. Just wide of the mark. Caught behind the screen. Great work from Savard. Good feed from Chelsea Savard to Sophie Burns. Great little pass back to Savard. Nice little feed. Good work from Savard and Burns to team up for the 2 points. Everyone's having trouble finding the basketball. Bell put it up, and there's their first points of the night. This is a broken play that nobody seemed to be able to find the ball. This little feed from Burns into Swain. A little bit strong. Bell get possession of the ball, and we have a travel. Glamour basketball. Front court only. Glamour going with their sideline inbound play. Casey to Swain. Kicks it out to Emma Casey. Plays it over for Burns. Casey with the corner for the 3. Oh, good look. A good shot. Just rims out. Good board from Swain. Kicks it back to Casey in the drift pass. Good attempt. Right idea. ESN gets a hand on it. Knocks it out of bounds. Great idea. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Casey plays it into Savard. A little too strong on the look. Half. Pick off from Swain. Casey gets to the paint. Over to Emma Casey. A little too strong on the 3. Some good look from Lily Casey, getting a great paint touch. Glamour, we're going to be looking for that all season. Get as many paint touches as they possibly can. Glamour will score probably 60% of their points coming off of paint touches this year. Swain plays it up for Burns in the transition. Hangs on, gets a paint touch, kicks it out to Swain. 3, a little strong. ESN possession. Burns looking for the steal, gets a tip. Didn't look like a broken play, but couldn't see past CJ. Glamour looked to be red. Oh, nice little cut from Burns. That little jump shot again at the elbow. It's a good play for her. ESN gets possession. Nice little recovery from Burns. A little give and go from ESN. Good steal from Savard. Just rips it out of her hands. Savard to Burns. Plays it over to Casey. Swings it to Emma Casey. A good shot from Emma. Rebel basketball. Broken up by Burns. Great defense from Savard. Good pressure. Remember, we're looking for a dead ball. Good job from Erica Swain. Putting up that wall. Palaima get possession. Swain coming down. Another paint touch. Tied up. And the Palaima were making a full line change. Subbing in would be Sasha Parrott, Malia Hollahan, Ella Harris, Layla Ward, and Charlotte Allison. The timeout for the Rebel. So the Rebel on the board with 4 points. A couple broken plays that Palaima couldn't get possession of. But ESN staying with it. In the dirty areas, getting that ball in deep and putting it up. ESN with the timeout. CJ Waters going over some plays here with the Palaima. 2 assistants. Kevin Swain and Jason Harris never seem to say too much, which is probably a good thing. And the Palaima look to come out of this timeout with their tenacious man-to-man defense, which is the bread and butter of Coach Jim Waters. ESN basketball. 7:28 left in the second quarter. Good to see everybody on the Palaima roster into the game already. Little steal from Hollahan, causing the turnover. Harris with the basketball, eyes up, and a great little feed to Malia Hollahan. Three-point attempt is blocked by number 6. ESN gets possession. A little bit of a breakdown in the Palaima defense, where number 12 found herself wide open. Substitution, number 15 is now in for ESN. Harris surveying the scene, wants to play toward a little tip from number 6. Who's had a pretty good night for ESN. Great move from Layla Ward to get around, and a nice little pass into Sasha Parrott, who's strong to the basket for the 2 points. Draws the foul. Cannot complete the 3-point play. What a great start to the evening from Sasha Parrott. Nice little look under the basket from ESN. Probably a little too easy. Coach Jim Waters, CJ Waters, will not be happy with that. Too easy of a look. Ella Harris with a great little split of the top. Nice little feed, just didn't fall. A little bit too strong from Malia Hollahan. Rebel get possession, transition. Good defense from Parrott. Nice little outlet from Holohan to Harris. Back come the Palamu. Good patience shown as they look to set something up. Nice little screen, and Harris rolls towards the rim, gets a good look, kicks it out. Well, Harris having a good night. Palamu out without their leading scorer from the weekend, Stella Parrott, who sustained a bit of a head injury in the last game against FHS. Hopefully Stella's day to day, and we will see her back on the court hopefully as soon as maybe tomorrow evening when the Tantramar Titans come to town for a meeting in the Fishbowl. That game is at 6 o'clock. Holohan strong coming down the court. A little bump from number 15 of ESN, loses control. The Palamu retain possession. Too easy of a feed from Layla Ward to Ella Harris. It's almost unbelievable. Palamu pick up their half-court defense. Turnover from ESN, we have a Palamu basketball. Front court only, 14 on the shot clock. Ward plays it in. Harris. Oh, great idea and a good little feed, just a little too hot for Holohan to handle. Good hustle from Parrott. Excellent little Euro step from Ward. It's a good look at the rim, just a little bit too strong. Harris to Holohan, once again. A little too strong. Leah Holohan a little too strong in the threes. She must be into her father's deer meat that he would have got last week. Charlotte Allison with an attempt just a little bit too short. A good look from Harris. It's a little strong. Great rebound from Layla Ward. Kicks it out to Harris. Plays it over for Holohan. Another three attempt. Getting really good looks and a good read from Harris. And the intercept pass back out to Holohan. Let's try again. And Parrott to the rim, draws the foul, and gets herself back to the line. Foul's on number 5 from ESN. Just under a minute, 54 seconds left in the half. Parrott to the line. This one is good. Sasha Parrott having a really good night tonight. And the second one is good. Double dribble turnover, Palamu possession. Holohan with a good look and a good feed. It's nice to hear that we have some viewers. ESN looking to get something before the end of the half. Pass a little bit too wide. Out of bounds, go to the Palamu, and ESN basketball with... It's hard for me to see the clock. Seven seconds on the shot clock with about 20 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock resets to 14. Rebel basketball getting a little bit too easy on the inbound play. Leads to a pretty good look from number 15. Palamu get possession. Now, the thought now is that the Palamu will be patient with the basketball, have a little bit of knowledge and clock management, and look for the last shot of the quarter. off of red. Palamu retained possession with about 11 seconds left. Great little cut from Parrott. And a good feed from Ward, who saw her coming. Take us down at the end of the quarter. Last attempt from ESN. And that closes out the half with the Palamu leading the Rebel by a score of 46-6. We've got Sasha Parrott off to a good start. Sophie Burns off to a good start. Ella Harris, Layla Ward's had some great assists this evening thus far. It's what you want in a road game, coming up into unknown territory. And the Palamu have definitely answered the bell and have set the tone. And have kind of put the North on notice that this team is going to be a tough team to contend with throughout the season.
To the camera.
Well, it's nice to see the Palamu girls are good and loose and they're good spirits and they're at halftime.
We've been running down the court.
Off to a pretty good start.
Yeah.
As per Lily Casey, grade 11.
Warm up, they started playing
night.
the 6-7 song. Yeah. 6-7.
As we said earlier, we're hoping that Stella Parrott is just day to day.
Stella Parrott might
hopefully we'll see her tomorrow evening.
Let's hope that Stella Parrott
we'll
plays
leave
tomorrow.
That
Stella, come on in here.
See how things
Let's
go.
hope this girl plays tomorrow. Woo!
All right.
I didn't know they had this
So
new
the
thing.
Palamu girls are going to rehydrate.
Okay. Yeah.
And get ready for the second half. It's good that they're a loose crew. Waters doesn't seem to be too stressed out tonight. In fact, Kevin Swain seems to be bearing the majority of the stress. He looks a little uptight, worked up, but I'm sure that by the end of the night, he'll be happy with the outcome. We're going to pause right now for halftime, take a little break, and we'll be back for second half action of your 2025-26 Miramichi Valley Palamu Senior Girls as they are wreaking havoc in the northern part of the province at École Secondaire Nabisco. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the second half action. Hopefully, we have more of the first half on the scoring side from Palamu. In fact, their full court pressure to start the game off was excellent, and ESN had a very difficult time, which the Palamu capitalized on, scoring basically at will to start this game off. So we'll see what defense CJ Waters comes out with to start the second half. And whatever it is, I know the girls are ready to roll. As assistant coach Jason Boo Harris makes his way over with some halftime stats.
Trivia night tonight at ESN. Tom Burns, what's 8 times 8?
16.
Sorry, folks.
Well, like I say, we like to keep things loose in Palamu land. It's better for Waters' heart. All right, coming up to start the second half, we have a basically almost a full freshman lineup with Sophie Burns, Veda Muse, Emma Casey, Chelsea Savard, and Blair Hambrook draws a short straw, having to get out there with all the freshmen. But I have a pretty good idea that this group of freshmen will be fine. Burns to Savard, a long three. It's a good look. It's a little short. Burns off ball pressure. Nice little drop from Blair Hambrook. Casey with some tough D down low. Nice little drive from number 6. Veda Muse picking up her second foul of the evening. Sending number 6 ESN to the line for the first time tonight. First one is missed from Catherine Kilfew. Second one is also a little bit too strong. Out of bounds from ESN, Palamu basketball. Burns with the basketball. Plays it off the, pulls up for the jump shot. Just a little look, flips out. Forward from ESN, trying to head man, looking for it in transition. Blair Hambrook plays it over to Sophie Burns, who kicks it out to Veda Muse with a good looking three. Great shot from Veda Muse. Burns gets a dead ball off the Palamu, out of bounds, ESN possession. And a bounce pass, number 10, who plays it out. Good defense from Sophie Burns. And meets her in the paint, straight up. Causes a jump ball instead of a travel. But too easy of an inbound. ESN, the Palamu will need to sharpen that up. Good pressure from Burns and the steal by Muse. Coming down the left side and a nice little left-hand layup for 2. Palamu continue to pick up in a 53. Double dribble. The Rebel leads to Palamu basketball. Burns a long pass into Muse, drives paint, kicks it back to Burns, puts up the 3, and it falls. Sophie Burns for another 3-pointer. This little poke from Burns causes the turnover. Steal by Muse, plays it into Burns for another nice little give and go with Veda Muse and Sophie Burns, who have some pretty good chemistry from playing together over the last couple years. Veda's a great addition to this Palamu defense, who's, again, very tenacious on the basketball. Fights for everything that she gets and never gives up. Kid that coaches love. Great job from Emma Casey to meet the ESN player outside the paint. ESN does get possession, puts it up. Good board from Casey, leads to Burns streaking down the floor, and a nice little left-hand layup. And a good night for Sophie Burns on a great job by Emma Casey. Oh, Veda with a nice little read and a great idea, and great job getting your hands on it. Did not have control. Looks as though Coach Swain has been taken over and is getting ready to roll the next group of Palamu out. Nice little tip from Veda Muse, who plays it up to Sophie Burns, slows things down, fires a great idea. Nice little skip pass to Savard, who just loses the handle on it. ESN down the floor. Good defense. Great job from Muse, who reads it. An excellent drive. And a good job getting it to with a little baby hook from Veda Muse. As I said, these freshmen are not intimidated. They don't play like grade 9s. They're ready to go out and show Coach Waters what they got. Nice little feed inside. Stripped by Savard. Driving down the lane. Just loses control. That does manage to play it off the ESN defender for a Palamu possession. Sub coming in, number 12 for ESN, and number 9 checked into the game. Emma Casey plays it in too easy for Sophie Burns for another 2 points. Nice little feed from Casey to Burns, who also has developed some good chemistry from playing together over the years. Steal from Casey after number 10 was pestered by Muse. Muse plays it up for Burns. Burns with a nice little one-handed pass. It's over to Savard, a little bit too strong on the 3 attempt. And ESN are content just to play it out of bounds. Palamu basketball. Burns coming off the screen, pulls up. Oh, this 3-point attempt is tipped. Maybe taking a little too long, trying to get it away. In transition, ESN pick up the 2 points. And we're getting ready for a full change. Burns with a nice little look inside and a sweet little floater. Sophie Burns having a good night for the Palamu. Savard with the steal. Down the floor she goes. Chelsea Savard tries to get the 2. It's almost a pass to Burns, who puts it in. Good little drive from Chelsea Savard. Palamu have opened up a commanding lead and have come out ready to play in this second half. And with their defense, they create another turnover. And fresh legs are coming in for the Palamu after this timeout. It's a new little feature that we've added again, as I mentioned earlier. The scoreboard during the live stream is a great little option where as our viewers have been consistently messaging asking what the score is. And we've also decided to add a little play-by-play just to spice things up and make things a little bit more fun for the viewers at home, especially on those Friday and Saturday nights when parents are unable to make the road trip. It's nice to be kept in the loop and up on things with the score and the time and fouls, and of course taking in the atmosphere and the journey for these young Palamu girls who are looking to turn some heads and put the province on notice that these kids can play, and they will not be a fun team to play against. Palamu basketball. Halfway through the third quarter, just shy of the 5-minute mark. Palamu with the commanding lead. Layla Ward inbounds to Harris. She's had a great night. A ton of assists, good steals. Nice little feed from Casey to Harris, who puts up the three, and it falls. Shot from Ella. Palamu sprinting back to the positions. Kind of one of those nights where the Palamu are going to want to stay as sharp as they possibly can. Sometimes these games aren't as fun to play in. And the big thing is wanting to come out of here injury-free. Some positives as they gear up for tomorrow night's contest against Tantrum Martinez. So red ESN basketball. ESN will stay in possession. Casey denying the inbound pass. Pretty good job. Sasha Parrott meets her outside. Beat on the drive towards the baseline. Picks up the foul. It's a little questionable, but foul goes to Sasha Parrott. Free throw is good. The second attempt coming up. Second one is good. So the Rebel answer here a little bit. There's to Casey, a little shallow cut. There's Casey over to Harris, to Sasha Parrott. A little too strong on the three, but a good look and a nice shallow cut. First time I think I've seen tonight. Good board. It's hard to see the numbers on the uniforms, but a good steal from Harris. He slows things down after getting across half. Nice little feed to Lily Casey. Just a little bit too quick with her feet. And the Palamu will get called for a travel. And we're looking to get set up in their end. Nice little drive from number 6, who has had a good evening for the Rebel. And we're running that shallow cut again. Harris to Casey, dishes it back to Harris. Good looking three. Just a little short. Good look. Good job from Ward, who hustles back, gets a tip and touch and disrupts that transition. Rebel pull up for a jump shot. Rebound Layla Ward. The outlet pass to Ella Harris. Palamu are slowing things down. Casey to Harris. Another good look from the Palamu. Good board from Layla Ward. Old Casey with a little, looking for that little inside feed, but the Rebel with a nice little job of deflecting it. Shot from Sasha Parrott. Good board by Ella Harris. Plays it into Lily Casey. A good rejection from the Rebel. Lily Casey picks up the foul. And the Rebel are starting to show a little bit of life here and showing some compete. And the Palamu are going to have to answer here. Down to 2:23 left in the quarter. Lamb with a commanding lead. Ella Harris a little bit late getting there. Picks up the foul. Sending number 2. There is no number 2 on the score sheet for ESN. Looks like number 12, Zoe Fournier. Line missed the first one. And makes the second. Nice little bounce feed from Harris and a great feed from Parrott to Allison, who dishes it back to Casey. Casey over to Parrott, who got herself in a good shooting position, just a little too strong, and the Rebel come away with the basketball. Good hustle back from Sasha Parrott. Gets the steal. Ward out to Casey for the good looking 3. Just flips out. Lamb will maintain possession of the basketball as the Rebel knocked it out of bounds. Ward to Allison, who puts up the 3. It's a good looking shot. Out of bounds by the Rebel. Palermo basketball. Ward plays it to Allison. Shot high off the backboard. Good rebound from Ward, who draws the foul and gets to the line. Good work from Layla Ward, tracking and rebounding that basketball, taking care of it, putting it back up for a good little look. Gets herself to the line and it makes the first one. Great job from Layla Ward. Second one from Ward is off the mark, but she hustles and gets her rebound. Tries to feed it into Harris. It's batted away from her by ESN. Palermo basketball. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Ward plays it over for Charlotte Allison, who puts it up a little bit too strong. Loose ball picked up by ESN. They look to transition down the floor, but Ward hustles back. Disrupts that transition, gets in the lane, and tipped possession. Plays it over for Harris to Parrott, who plays it over to Casey. Great little pivot in the paint, kicks it back out to Sasha Parrott, who puts up a good 3. And get a jump ball here. It's not a jump ball, it's a foul on number 6, Lily Casey. Again, a little bit of a questionable call, but it is all good. The Palermo in full control right now. Harris with the good hands to disrupt that ESN possession. Lily Casey with good pressure causes the turnover. Parrott to Harris. Good patience from Harris. Looking for Layla Ward. And she gets knocked to the floor. A little bit of a tangle. Accidental. Great sportsmanship showed from number 9 from ESN. And she checks in with Harris to make sure that she's okay. And Ella's as tough as they come, so we know she's okay. Ward plays it into Harris, back to Ward. Oh, good looking shot, a little bit too strong. Good board from Lily Casey, kicks it back out to Ward. Oh, nice little cut from Ella Harris and a nice pass. Just doesn't fall. ESN looking to transition down the floor. Sasha Parrott basically just ripped that basketball out of the hands. Nice little paint touch again. Out to Ella Harris at the... Oh, good hustle from Lily Casey. I don't think she knows there's no time left on the clock, but a great third quarter from your Miramichi Valley Palermo as they jump out to a commanding 70-13 lead. All right, so here come the Palamu to start the fourth quarter. As I said, the big thing for the Palamu girls is they want to stay sharp and get out of here injury-free, as they have another big league game tomorrow evening in the Fishbowl, also known as Miramichi Valley High School, 6 o'clock versus Tantramar Titans. ESN possession. Glenn was caught a little bit napping, not ready to roll. Good recovery from the Palamu. Savard. Nice little drive from, again, number 6 is having a good night for ESN. Callahan gets possession, and there's a clock issue. Waiting for the time to count down before they get started back up again, as the clock wasn't reset. Now we're ready to roll. Tough pass from Casey to Burns, who handles it well. Back to Casey, plays it into Swain. Good paint touch. Just misses the baby hook. A steal from Emma Casey. Nice steal from Emma Casey. Hard to the rim. Good defensive recovery by ESN. Casey to Hollahan, a little strong on the 3. The Palamu have had several good looks this evening. Lots of open shots. Casey plays it in for Swain, down low, kicks it out to Burns, who swings it to Casey. The 3, just a little short, but Casey follows it up with the rebound. And then Chelsea Savard for a good 2 points and a good solid evening for Savard. Palamu putting up that wall, down low. Sophie Burns picks up the foul. Hit on the arm. Her second. Nice little denial from Swain. Causes the jump ball, ESN basketball. Palamu caught napping a little bit there. Too easy on the inbound. We have travel, number 23, Palamu basketball. Burns to Savard, plays it back to Burns, who puts up the 3, a little bit strong. Rebound from the Rebel. Good job from Burns to deflect that pass that was looking to get inside. It looks like the clock has changed to straight time with the Palamu in their commanding lead. Pace has definitely slowed down a little bit. Both sides of the ball. Good job from Casey to step in and cause that jump ball. ESN basketball, good job by Holohan denying. Denial from Burns. It's the inbound pass. Palermo basketball, as Malia Holohan does a great job of holding her spot, boxing out her player, and preventing ESN getting the basketball. Burns to Swain, takes the return pass, little jump shot, the elbow, doesn't fall. Good recovery from Burns, knocks it out of bounds. Again, the Palermo need to be a little bit stronger and ready on that ball. Maybe box out a player or two. Just not ready to go. ESN is quick with the inbound on the baseline. I don't know if that's by design or by inexperience, but they seem to be catching the Palermo napping a little bit. Something that I'm sure will be cleaned up the next time these two teams meet. First shot is missed. Second one is made. Palermo looking to send fresh troops out onto the floor. Burns, nice little shallow cut. Oh, Holohan with a nice little feed. Good idea. Burns to Casey. Tough plays it to Swain. Swain gets the two. She's got her feet tangled up a little bit. Gets called on the traveler. Fresh troops coming from the Palermo. Hughes, Allison, Ward, Hambrook, and Harris. Good night from the Palermo. And those five that just came off. Ward, good defense. Good communication from Ella Harris. You can hear her. Steal by Muse and a good read on the easy inbound pass. Plays it over for Layla Ward, who kicks it out to Allison. Fires it to Harris. Nice little drive. Baseline. Elbow jump shot. My apologies. It just rims out. Good possession from the Palermo. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. Hughes attacking out of the corner. Little feed to Allison. Bounce pass into Harris. Oh, keeps it alive. Back to Hambrook. Plays it out for Harris. Again, a little drive, foul line jump shot, just a little bit short. Good road trip for the Palermo. Nice drop by Ella Harris. Reads the play and picks that off. And an excellent little headman feed to Veda Muse in the corner, who plays it back to Harris, who puts up the three just a little bit short. Charlotte Allison, rebound, puts it up a little long. Shot by number 9, I believe that was tipped, or Ella Harris got a piece of it. Sent it into another orbit. Down to about 2:20, folks, left in the fourth quarter. Shot from Allison, just a little short. Nice little headband pass to number 6. Controlled by Harris. Down the floor. Taking her time. A nice little bounce pass into Layla Ward in the high post, who kicks it out to Muse. Shot just a little short. Rebel possession, under 2 minutes to go. Good pressure from Layla Ward and a good steal, who plays it over for Blair Hambrook. Blair, good little look, just short, a little bit low. Great recovery from Ella Harris, who knocks it out of bounds, to the surprise of the ESN player, who pointed out to the official that it was Ella who knocked it out of bounds. Oh, good job by Blair Hambrook. Reading the play and walling up down low. Waters will be happy with that one. Good little read from Blair. Kicks it out to Ward. And Harris gets tangled up and down to the floor she goes. As time ticks away, ladies and gentlemen, playing, we are going to come out of here with a solid road victory. One of those games where sometimes they're tough to play in. The pace is a little bit slower than they're accustomed to, but these games are good to have every once in a while as well. Gets everybody on the floor, lots of possessions, lots of touches. Basketball was shared, opportunity to work on some things and have some fun on a Thursday night. Under 10 seconds to go. Great hustle, great recovery from Ella Harris, who's had another strong defensive game. And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Your Plain would come away with their first road victory, the 72-14 win of the ESN Rebel up here in Bathurst. Everybody has enjoyed the evening, this new scoreboard, and we'll try to give as much play-by-play as we can. Some final words from Coach Waters as he preps the girls leading into tomorrow's game, again at the Fishbowl against Tantramar Titans. 6 o'clock start. Hope to see a big crowd out. This team is going to be fun to watch. Don't miss out. Have a good night, everybody, from Kalamu Land.